I want to tell you a story. Once, there was a criminal who had committed a terrible crime. He was brought before the king to receive his sentence, which was death. The king looked at him and said, "You have two choices. You can be hanged by this rope, or you can go through that big, dark, mysterious iron door." The criminal's eyes darted to the door. It was huge, made of cold black iron, and looked utterly terrifying. He shuddered, thinking, what could possibly be behind it? A wild animal waiting to tear me apart, a torture chamber, maybe something even worse than death itself. Faced with a certain familiar end versus an uncertain, terrifying one, he made his choice. "I'll take the rope," he said, his voice trembling. As the noose was being placed around his neck, a sudden wave of curiosity washed over him. He just had to know. He turned to the king and asked, "Your Majesty, before I die, I beg you, please tell me, what is behind that door?" The king looked at him with a sad smile and replied, "It's a funny thing. Every single criminal I've judged has been given the exact same choice, and almost every single one of them has chosen the rope." The criminal held his breath. "But behind that door," the king continued, his voice lowering to a whisper, "is freedom." The criminal froze. Freedom? All this time, he could have walked away to a new life, a new beginning. But he let fear, the fear of the unknown, decide his fate. The king explained, "You see, people fear what they don't understand. They would rather die in the comfort of what's familiar than take a single step into the unknown. And when you think about it, don't we do the same thing in our own lives? We stay in jobs that make us miserable, in relationships that drain our energy, or stuck in routines that leave us feeling unfulfilled. Why? Because we're afraid of what's on the other side of change. We're afraid of the unknown. We fear failure, so we never start that business we dream about. We fear getting hurt, so we never open our hearts to love again. We fear loss, so we never take the risk to gain something incredible. In a way, we fear death so much that we never truly begin to live. But here's the profound truth hidden in that story. The doors that scare us the most are often the ones that hide our greatest freedom. They hide our growth, our potential, our next chapter. That big, scary, mysterious door in your life. It might not lead to a monster. It might lead to everything you've ever wanted. So today, I want to challenge you. Dare to open your door. Take that first step, even if your hands are shaking. Walk through the fear, because on the other side isn't a guaranteed disaster. On the other side is the possibility of growth, of peace, and a life that is truly waiting to be lived. Every time you choose courage over comfort, every time you choose action over anxiety, you are choosing freedom. You're making the choice that the criminal in the story never got to make. Don't let fear be the reason you choose the rope. Your freedom is waiting. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, please consider liking the video and subscribing for more content like this. It helps more than you know. Until next time, be brave.